What's going on, guys? We're out today, La Marina, on the Costa Blanca. One of the nicest stretches of coastline that we've got just south of Alicante. La Marina's right next to Guardamar del Segura. Very nice, very Spanish, but there's a lot of Brits and Dutch living in La Marina. So, a lot of you are new to my channel and you want to know how it is I found myself living in Spain, specifically the Costa Blanca. So my wife is actually Spanish and she's originally from Elche. Now, as you can imagine, when we first started dating, eventually she suggested we come over and visit her family, which we did. And I'd never been to mainland Spain before. I always went to the Canaries. My idea of Spain was cold Atlantic water and black sandy beaches. The very opposite of what mainland is, because it's golden sands, white sands, and the Mediterranean. So, what did it for me was, we were coming over to visit her family, and I saw people were living lives, average lives, where they'd go and do their day's work, and then they'd go home to their villa, which has got a swimming pool. And I thought to myself, this is considerably better than what I've got in the UK. Being I was doing all right for myself, I thought that something here isn't right. So naturally, we decided it was time to move to Spain, or at least put the work in so that in a few years' time we were able to do so. Now, my background has been properties. Unfortunately, we actually started buying properties in Spain in 2015, so that was 10-11 years ago. Anyway, push come to shove, eventually we decided to sell everything in the UK and move to Spain. Cut a long story short, it took us about 2.5 years of planning to move the family over. So it was me, my wife, and our eldest at the time, James. He was almost 2. My wife handled all of the paperwork for me. My Spanish wasn't great at the time, but it really helped that she's a Spaniard and she took care of that side of it. It relieved a lot of the stress. And that's pretty much how we ended up in Spain on the Costa Blanca. Now, I have absolutely zero regrets on this. Zero. This is a dream lifestyle. And my golden rules for Spain are, you have to be able to afford it. And everybody that's moving over needs to be in agreement that this is the right move. Now, for the last 3-4 years, I've been helping Brits and other non-EU passport holders move to Spain, because there's more to this than just jumping on an aeroplane. You see, specifically when it comes down to people that are retiring. You see, if you're retiring from the UK, I'm going to understand a few things about you. Number one, you've probably got a home that you're planning to sell, so you want to keep as much of that money as you can rather than pay tax on it to the Spanish government. You also want to get your residency right and complete the immigration process without issue. Now, this is exactly what I do. I help people. You can check out my website. Everybody knows me in Spain. We do NIE numbers, day tours of the Costa Blanca, but they're not tourism, guys. These are orientations and area familiarization days, specifically geared towards helping people find their perfect town on the Costa Blanca. And if anybody's in any doubt as to whether this is the right move for them, I've not met many people that thought, you know, I kind of regret that. When you see people online and they say, yeah, it wasn't right, they usually didn't have the money to do it. This is a key component to it, guys. You have to have your finances in a good position. Spain is not going to rescue somebody from financial problems. You move here with the money, or it becomes a financial problem. For more information, guys, Message me. Message me today. 18 months of planning minimum. And I'll see you on the beaches of Spain when you get here.